Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am reviewing a Final Fantasy game. If you enjoy this one, make sure to like, subscribe, check out my other Final Fantasy reviews. There should be a card up in the corner now. Um, Final Fantasy X-2 kind of fucking sucks, if I'm being honest. It's not the worst. Um, I'm kind of overdoing it. It's not actually that bad, but compared to the first Final Fantasy X, it's not as good. Um, So let's just go ahead and let's get into it. Final Fantasy X-2 is it does not have Tidus in it. Does not have our boy. Gone. They took him. It's got the chick. What's her name? This was the first actual sequel that they did in the series, where instead of it being like, oh, new characters, they actually continued on the story. And this is the reason that there are 3 Final Fantasy 13s and 3 Final Fantasy 7 remakes. What the shit? So this game, not great. I don't even remember the story, but it's kind of like a continuation of the original Final Fantasy X. Here's a look at the disc. My case is broken. I'll give this game a 7.5 out of 10. It's not a very memorable story. It's not a great game. It's got pretty much the same combat as 10, so I enjoyed the combat, because 10's got some pretty solid combat, but the story and the characters just didn't hit quite as hard, and so Final Fantasy X-2 kind of falls short, because you primarily play Final Fantasy X, or just Final Fantasy, and hell, usually turn-based combat games, for a mix of the enjoyable, satisfying combat and their stories. So with this one not having a great story, that brings it down, plus characters just not as good. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like just a 7.5 is fair. It's not the worst game, but it's also not the best. So, yeah.